My beautiful soul, I invite you in this moment to take a gentle, deep breath. Breathe in the gift of life. Breathe in the truth that you are alive, that you are here, that the universe has willed you into existence for a reason. Every breath you take is a new beginning, a fresh page, a chance to write a new story for yourself. Right now, as you listen to these words, know that your richest life can begin, not in a year, not in a month, not even in a week, but in just 24 hours. Yes, in one single day, you have the power to redirect your energy, shift your focus, and step into the radiant light of a life filled with abundance, peace, love, and joy. You may have been carrying burdens, stories of the past, wounds that ache, or fears that whisper in the silence of your heart. But the truth is this: you are not your past. You are not the mistakes, the regrets, or the disappointments. You are not defined by what others have said or done to you. You are a beautiful expression of life itself, and within you rests a boundless reservoir of possibility. The next 24 hours can become a sacred turning point, a gentle yet powerful awakening to all that you are capable of becoming. I want you to imagine something with me. Picture yourself tomorrow at this same time. Picture yourself standing or sitting with the awareness that you chose today as the moment to transform your life. Feel how your heart expands knowing that you took one day, just one, to begin again. This is the gift you hold, the power to create. The universe waits for your intention. Life responds to your thoughts, your beliefs, your words, and your actions. When you open your mind and heart to possibility, the richest version of your life unfolds naturally with ease and grace. You may be asking, how can my life change in just one day? The answer lies not in rushing, not in doing everything at once, but in choosing to begin. When a seed is planted, it doesn't bloom into a tree overnight, but the very act of planting begins the miracle of growth. The richest life you dream of begins in the same way, with the decision to plant seeds of love, trust, and belief today. Those seeds will take root, they will grow into experiences, opportunities, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. Start by speaking gently to yourself. Affirm to yourself, I am worthy of love, I am deserving of abundance, I am open to miracles. As you repeat these words, feel them ripple through your being. Feel how they awaken something ancient and powerful within you. The voice of your soul has always known this truth, even when your mind has doubted. Every time you affirm love for yourself, you realign with the infinite flow of life. You signal to the universe that you are ready to receive all that you are meant for. In the next 24 hours, you can begin to look at yourself with new eyes. Instead of criticizing, judging, or doubting, you can choose compassion. You can look in the mirror and whisper words of kindness. You can embrace your reflection as a beloved friend, not an enemy. This simple act of love is transformative. When you love yourself truly and deeply, your relationships shift, your health improves, your opportunities expand, and your world begins to mirror that love back to you. Life is always reflecting what we hold inside. If you believe the world is harsh, unkind, or filled with lack, then that is what you will see. But if you open your heart to gratitude, if you look for beauty, if you affirm abundance and kindness, you will begin to see the richness that was always present. The next 24 hours can become a sacred practice of choosing to see through the eyes of love. Look at the sky, the tree, the faces around you, and recognize that every detail of life is here to support you. Even challenges hold hidden gifts when you trust in the greater wisdom of life. You might think that wealth, success, or happiness lies somewhere outside of you, in money, in possessions, in the approval of others. But the richest life is not measured by material things. The richest life is measured by how deeply you love, how freely you forgive, how often you laugh, and how gently you treat yourself and others. True richness is the peace that lives within you, the calm you carry through storms, the joy that arises in the simplest of moments. In the next 24 hours, you can give yourself the gift of stillness. You can pause, breathe, and connect with the present moment. This moment is your life, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but here and now. When you anchor yourself in the now, you open yourself to the miracles unfolding around you. You begin to notice the synchronicities, the little signs that life is guiding you. You begin to feel supported, not alone. You begin to trust the flow of life instead of fighting against it. Your richest life begins when you decide to release the old stories that no longer serve you. Perhaps you have carried a belief that you are not enough. Perhaps you have been told that your dreams are too big or that your past mistakes define you. But those are illusions, old tapes playing in your mind. You are not those stories, you are pure potential. You are infinite spirit expressing through a human experience. And today you can decide to put down the heavy baggage and walk forward with lightness, freedom, and joy. In the next 24 hours, choose forgiveness. Forgive yourself for all the ways you think you have failed. Forgive the people who may have hurt you, not because what they did was right, but because you deserve peace. When you hold on to resentment, you chain yourself to the past. When you forgive, you free yourself, you open your heart to love again. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door to your richest life. It is not about others, it is about you and the freedom you deserve. Your thoughts are creative. In every moment you are shaping your reality with the thoughts you think. If you think thoughts of scarcity, fear, or self-doubt, you build walls around yourself. But if you think thoughts of love, abundance, and courage, you open windows to the infinite. In the next 24 hours, practice noticing your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, I can't, replace it with I can and I am learning. When you think I am not enough, replace it with I am worthy and I am loved. This gentle shift in thought can transform your entire world. The universe responds not to your worries but to your faith. When you trust that life supports you, you open the door for miracles. In the next 24 hours, practice trust. Trust that things are working out for your highest good. Trust that doors will open at the right time. Trust that you are guided. Trust that every step you take is leading you to something greater. Even when you cannot see the full path, trust that the light will reveal itself one step at a time. Abundance is not something you chase, it is something you allow. It flows to you when you open yourself to receive it. Abundance can appear as money, opportunities, friendships, health, or simply moments of joy. The richest life is not about clinging or grasping but about flowing. Imagine yourself as a river, free, open, and ever moving. When you allow abundance to flow, it multiplies. When you trust that there is always more than enough, you release the fear of lack. In the next 24 hours, practice gratitude. Gratitude is the golden key that unlocks abundance. Look around you and notice all the gifts you already have: the roof above your head, the food on your table, the air you breathe, the love you have known. Gratitude shifts your energy from what is missing to what is present, and in that shift you attract more to be grateful for. Begin and end your day by naming 3 things you are grateful for and watch how your life transforms. Your body too is a sacred part of your richest life. In the next 24 hours, speak lovingly to your body. Thank it for carrying you, for supporting you, for breathing and moving and sustaining life. Instead of criticizing, offer it kindness. Feed it nourishing foods, rest when it asks, and move it with joy. When you treat your body as a beloved companion, it responds with vitality and strength. The next 24 hours are a canvas and you are the artist. You can paint with love, with joy, with hope, with peace. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to begin. Each small choice you make is a brushstroke on the masterpiece of your life. Smile at a stranger. Speak kindly to yourself. Take one step toward a dream. Rest when you need to. Trust that every little act of love accumulates, building into a life that overflows with richness. There will always be reasons to delay. There will always be doubts whispering, "Not yet." But the truth is, you do not need to wait. You do not need permission. You do not need everything to be perfect. You only need to say, "Yes, I choose today. I choose now." And when you do, you set a powerful intention that reshapes your destiny. Remember, the richest life is not about the future. It is about this moment. It is about recognizing that you are already enough, that you are already loved, that you are already whole. You are not waiting to become someone else. You are simply awakening to who you have always been. In the next 24 hours, choose to honor yourself. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to love yourself. And watch how life rises to meet you with open arms. So I say to you, begin now. Breathe deeply and affirm, "My richest life begins today." In the next 24 hours, I will think thoughts of love. I will speak words of kindness. I will open my heart to abundance. I will forgive. I will trust. I will be grateful. And I will love myself fully. This is the path. This is the way. This is the miracle that unfolds when you say yes to life. You are more powerful than you know. You are more loved than you can imagine. You are more capable than you have ever believed. Your richest life does not begin tomorrow. It begins now. And in the next 24 hours, you can step fully into it. The time is here. The time is now. The time is yours. When you wake tomorrow, you will notice the subtle shift in your heart. It might be a quiet calm that greets you, or perhaps a spark of joy, a little whisper, reminding you that something has changed. That is the power of choosing to begin within 24 hours. The universe listens when you shift your energy, and it responds with opportunities, with synchronicities, with doors that open where you once only saw walls. Every choice you make is like dropping a pebble into a still pond. The ripples spread outward, touching everything, reaching places you cannot see. If you choose love today, tomorrow, you will see its reflection. If you choose gratitude today, tomorrow life will give you even more to celebrate. If you choose forgiveness today, tomorrow your heart will feel lighter, your steps freer. These choices are not grand gestures. They are gentle, consistent whispers of alignment with the truth of who you are. Take time in the next 24 hours to imagine your richest life as vividly as you can. Close your eyes and picture yourself living with freedom, with joy, with abundance, with radiant health, with deep soulful love. See yourself smiling, see yourself glowing, see yourself at peace. Feel it in your body, the warmth in your chest, the relaxation in your shoulders, the steady rhythm of your breath. Your mind does not know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you physically experience. So when you hold this vision, you begin to create it. You set the stage for it to become your reality. Life is a mirror, always reflecting your inner world. If you spend the next 24 hours focused on fear, doubt, or anger, the mirror shows you more of that. But if you spend these hours focused on love, trust, and gratitude, the mirror reflects that beauty back. This is not a punishment or a reward. It is simply how energy flows. What you put out is what you draw back. You have the power, in every moment, to choose what you project. Think of yourself as a magnet. What kind of energy are you radiating? Is it heavy, filled with worry and self-criticism? Or is it light, filled with faith and kindness? The magnet cannot help but attract what matches its vibration. When you radiate love, life will bring you more love. When you radiate abundance, opportunities will flow. When you radiate joy, joy will find you. The next 24 hours can be a powerful time of adjusting your magnet, of aligning your energy with the richness you desire. Be gentle with yourself in this process. You may find old thoughts rising up, voices of doubt saying this is too hard, or it won't work. Smile at those voices. They are echoes of the past, habits of thought that no longer serve you. You do not need to fight them. Simply acknowledge them, and then choose again. Choose a kinder thought, a lighter perspective. Each time you do this, you strengthen your new path. Each time you redirect your energy, you reinforce the truth that you are capable of change. And as you move through these 24 hours, remember to celebrate yourself. Celebrate every small step. Celebrate every loving thought, every gentle word, every act of kindness. You are not waiting for the big achievement to honor yourself. You are honoring yourself in each moment, for simply choosing to grow, to awaken, to love. As you celebrate yourself in those small steps, you will notice that the energy around you begins to shift as well. People may respond differently, conversations may feel lighter, and opportunities you hadn't noticed before may suddenly become visible. This is because the energy you send out into the world acts like a beacon, drawing back experiences that resonate with your inner state. The richer you feel inside, the richer your outer life becomes. Take a moment in the next 24 hours to connect with nature, even if it is as simple as feeling the sun on your face, listening to the sound of birds, or touching the bark of a tree. Nature is abundant in its very essence. The tree never doubts whether it deserves to grow tall. The flower never questions whether it is worthy to bloom. They simply allow life to move through them. When you tune into this natural flow, you align yourself with the same abundance, the same effortless unfolding. In this period, allow yourself to release comparison. You are not meant to live anyone else's life. You are not here to measure your journey against another's timeline. You are here to honor your own unique rhythm, your own unique gifts, your own sacred path. When you compare, you diminish your light, but when you honor your own journey, you magnify it. The richest life is not about having what others have. It is about fully embracing who you are and what makes your soul come alive. You may find moments of doubt or resistance rising as you step into this new awareness. That is natural. Growth often brings up old fears. Instead of pushing them away, invite them in with compassion. Speak to your fear as you would to a small child. I know you are scared, but we are safe. We are loved. We are guided. Fear loses its power when met with love. And when you soothe your fears, you make more space for courage to blossom. In these next 24 hours, practice listening to the quiet whispers of your intuition. That gentle inner voice is always guiding you, nudging you toward what feels aligned, what feels true. It speaks not in fear or urgency, but in calm, steady knowing. When you listen, you will find yourself drawn to choices that nourish your soul, to people who uplift you, to experiences that expand your joy. Trust those whispers, even if they seem small. They are the breadcrumbs leading you to your richest life. Another powerful practice in these 24 hours is to open yourself to receiving. So often, we block the flow of abundance because we feel unworthy or because we believe we must do everything alone. But life is always offering us gifts, support from others, unexpected blessings, moments of beauty, and all we need to do is say yes. Practice saying yes when someone offers you kindness. Practice saying yes when life presents you with an opportunity. Practice saying yes when your heart feels pulled towards something new. The richest life is not created through resistance, but through openness. You are allowed to dream. You are allowed to desire. You are allowed to want more, not from a place of lack, but from a place of expansion. Life is ever growing, ever evolving, and you are a part of that expansion. Your desires are not selfish. They are signals of where your soul wishes to grow. Honor them, write them down, speak them aloud, hold them in your heart with faith that they are already on their way to you. And remember, joy is not found only in the grand milestones, but in the little details of your day. In the next 24 hours, let yourself laugh, let yourself sing, let yourself dance, even if only for a few moments. Let yourself savor the taste of your food, the sound of music, the comfort of a hug, the beauty of a sunset. These simple joys are the threads that weave the fabric of a rich life. So now, beloved soul, the invitation is clear. You do not need to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect version of yourself. Your richest life is not some distant dream. It is waiting for you to claim it right now. In the next 24 hours, you hold the power to shift your thoughts, to open your heart, to choose gratitude, to forgive, to love, and to trust in the infinite goodness of life. Do not underestimate the impact of a single day, for a single day of conscious choice can alter the entire course of your journey. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and affirm with certainty, my richest life begins today, and I am ready to live it fully. The universe is waiting, your heart is ready, and the time is now.